and welcome to Let's Talk. Today we're at the office of our newly elected commissioner, Jay Sshwartz, and we're going to find out what he's all about and introduce him to you. Good morning, Jay. How you doing?
Good morning, Elaine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You won a hard-fought contest, and now you're one of our commissioners.
Yes, I was installed on February 15th of this year. I'm excited to have the opportunity, thankful for the opportunity. The residents of Pembroke Pines are looking forward to some great things, and I'm looking to provide that for them.
Good. You're the commissioner from District 2.
Yes.
And about how many people do you represent?
And 25% of the city, so we have roughly 160,000 people. Divide that by 4.
Okay. 40,000.
Roughly.
That makes sense. And are there any particular issues in your district that you would like to work on?
Absolutely. District 2 is one of the older parts of Pembroke Pines.
Right.
The majority of the district is approaching 40 years old. And with age becomes, we have to concentrate on the look of the neighborhood.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
You're talking about not the people
Oh, not the
at
people.
40
no,
years
no,
old.
No, no, not
You're
the
talking
people.
about the buildings, the housing.
Absolutely. We have
Okay.
babies and we have seniors and everyone in between.
Okay.
So the infrastructure is approximately 40 years old.
Okay.
Yes. And I've been a resident of Pembroke Pines for 23 years. I moved down here in 1989. I lived in Park Place, which is a part of District 2.
Right.
My grandparents gave me a roof over my head while I went to Barry University. From there, I went ahead and purchased a home in District 2, just east of Douglas.
My goodness, you're a District 2
I'm a
throughout.
District 2, but you know what, Pembroke Pines is a beautiful city.
Yes, it is.
And while the District 2 voters can only say who occupies their interest and their seat, my vote casts throughout the entire city. But specifically District 2 needs, we are primarily an ungated community, which means we have a lot of free-flowing traffic. And when you have that, you have an issue with crime. Crime, unfortunately, at this point, we have the highest crime zone citywide.
Really?
We do. Home burglaries have been a big issue.
That surprises me somehow.
Yeah, our police department, they do a wonderful job, and they need as much support as possible.
Absolutely.
Just last week at the commission meeting, my first full commission meeting after being installed, I brought forward an item that is going to allow us to have between 40 to 50 certified officers brought on board as a part of reserve program by October 1st of this year at absolutely zero cost to the taxpayer.
How?
Well, it's going to allow us to go ahead and bring officers that are retired but want to remain certified. You have those who put themselves through the academy that wish to be hired, and you also have officers who have been laid off from one government agency or another. And our chief of police, Dan Justino, is in full support. He ran a similar program like this in Plantation when he was the chief there. And if you
And it works.
And it works. And it works. And I'm happy to report that I received unanimous support from our commission last week, giving Chief Justino the ability to seek these officers. And I'm telling you, it's going to assist us both in attacking crime, and it's also going to provide us a community affairs unit that is going to be able to provide even greater outreach citywide.
Our community affairs, both officers are wonderful.
They
They are very visible. Both Clarence and Valerie, they're everywhere. And they're super. They're great.
Clarence and Valerie are dynamic individuals.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, with a reserve program and having that support structure, it's going to allow them to even have greater reach and even greater impact for our community citywide.
So it sounds good.
Sounds good.
You're starting off running. You're not sitting back at all.
Absolutely not. The residents of District 2 elected me, knowing that I was going to hit the ground running. I made a commitment to do a few things. One is to go ahead and address crime. We've worked on that. The second was to go ahead and address the economy and address job creation. Again, at the same meeting last week, I brought forth an item that's going to allow us to develop an economic development department here in the city, which is going to give us.
Don't we have that?
We have one, but we don't have the support staff to get us to the place that we need to go. By having a strong economic department, we can aggressively seek businesses instead of waiting for businesses to come to us. It gives us the ability to be more strategic in in what businesses and types of businesses that we're looking for.
Good.
It's going to give the residents a more stable tax base, because a part of having a strong economic engine in the city, it allows us to go ahead and bring in revenues that aren't tax driven, okay, from the resident side. So it's a cooperative and a collaborative effort for both business and residents. One of the things that I'm looking forward to is bringing forward a business district along University Drive and along Pines Boulevard. We have a Shop Local program, and it's about, again, with the streetscape that's coming forth in the next few weeks, is actually create a branding for our city, Shop Local, Shop Pembroke Pines, so that residents understand that when they decide to shop at a store outside of our boundary, they're actually not only hurting the local business owner, but you're not giving the taxpayer of Pembroke Pines, as well as themselves, the opportunity of getting somewhat of a tax discount, because the more dollars that are spent within our borders, the lower our taxes could be.
And we're attracting businesses that will attract people to shop there now.
Absolutely, and not only that, Elaine, we're also looking, at least I am looking for some significant corporate businesses to come into our city. Miramar has done a fantastic job with their Commerce Center.
Yes, they have.
And we can learn a lot from what Miramar has done. We need to go ahead and replicate those efforts as quickly as possible. The economy is tough right now. Gas prices are rising. People are still underwater in their homes. This is the opportunity to go ahead and attract the right type of businesses, to give us the opportunity of planning for not only this year, but years to come.
I'm with you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you.
For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and thank you for joining us today in this very enlightening session with the new Commissioner, Jay Sshwartz.